Thank you. Now we keep going to Sinking City and go get the seal that we left last time. Not like a pet seal, but the seal that drove the scientist lady crazy. I forget her name. You know how shit goes. And we're going to Seven Oaks. Is every Epic Game Nerd Center?
Billy Drunnen, I presume.
Who the jog are you? Oh, it's you. Good to see you doing better.
I'm told I owe you a debt of gratitude for bringing me to the hospital.
It was nothing. Good book says to help your neighbor. Wasn't gonna leave a man to bleed out, was I?
In all the commotion, I seem to have lost something. It's large, round, covered in inscriptions. Any idea what may have happened to it?
You think I'm the kind of guy that'd save someone with one hand and pick his pocket with the other?
If you didn't take it, then who did?
Tough to say. But I can do you one better. I found you on the calm shore. You were in a bad spot, so I didn't hang around to look for large, round objects. If you dropped it, maybe it's still there. I'll tell you where to go. It's close. Decent view, too.
Well, I suppose it's worth ruling out the possibility. Thanks.
Hold up. Is that all? Not gonna buy your savior around? What a world.
I'm not sure you need another. The hospital staff called you a regular.
What do you know of a working man's struggle? Leave me alone.
Alright, so now we go find the calm shore. Let me go there. Is it marked? Not sure I believe you. This one. It's the asylum. Outside differ. Right down there. Still got ammo? No, we still have like no ammo. We can make 16 battle rifles if we need to. Shotgun for now. Maybe I cut through here. That way. So why is it a bad part of him? I don't see nothing. I'm sure we'll run into some enemies or some shit. Like we always do. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me just smack these fuckers with saying shit. For us. And I guess we'll do the battle rifle shit because that's what I can actually use right now. It's all my blood, I guess, or somebody else's blood. This man's blood.
Die, scum!
did indeed die. Dare I assume from being stabbed.
Scratches? This must be where I surfaced.
Some angry big fish scratches.
Whoever ripped this apart was in a hurry.
Just wait there a second.
At last, I finally have it. Better hurry to the manor before more interlopers show up.
So it's the other fuck that was down there. Clearly, you know. Common sense would have said.
Scratches? This must be where I surfaced.
Was it not second clue? Am I crazy? No, I'm just looking at something. That's right. Don't really think that's the right way to go. And now I'm stuck over here. And I can't go back that way yet. Hopefully we can swim for a second and not die. Nothing wants to murder me. That's fine. Ooh, start. Like, stuttered.
Evernote drew the same sigil in the Orion Club to summon monsters. Poor guy's face is gone.
Maybe it's my graphics are being bad, I don't know. Something. I mean, we didn't get the key evidence, but we know that it was that dude. We know where his fucking banner was. I don't know why we gotta keep searching.
Poor guy's
Who else's
face is
face has
gone.
it? Oh, I gotta put shit together. My bad. Try to see the dimension rift.
So saving the drowned is the only way you can make friends, Blackwood? Did you really think the Yellow Kings wouldn't catch you? When the Chosen visit you, they never seem to come back. So we'll be taking this one. Finish him, Carl.
Fools! You don't know what you're doing. Put him down!
Time to figure this out.
I mean, boom, 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 obviously.
So saving the drowned is the only way you... When the Chosen visit you, they never seem to come back. So we'll be taking...
Fools! You don't know what you're doing. Put him down!
Blackwood dragged me to the surface, but was ambushed by Drunnan. Both seem to think I'm among the Chosen. And now Blackwood has the seal. signs. I wonder what he was trying to tell me.
So surprised.
Again with the signs. I wonder what he was trying to tell me. Where did Billy Drunnen go? I thought you said he was here.
Ah, son of a... He was just there a moment ago, scribbling something. I guess his tab just got even bigger. Anything else?
You're a local. Can you remind me where to find the Blackwoods Manor?
The manor? What you want with it? It's been empty ever since the Blackwoods left. You planning a heist?
I'm a private investigator, sir. I'm paid to be better than that.
Yeah, well, the manor's easy enough to find. Top of a cliff in Grimhaven Bay with $1 million view.
Where did they go?
Do I look like a history teacher? All I know is sometime around the flood, the whole family just up and vanished. In fact, 2 families. The Blackwoods and what remained of the Marshes, too. Pretty odd.
You think they had something to do with the flood?
Could be. Or maybe they just saw which way the wind was blowing before the rest of us.
I won't keep you.
So kind of you, newcomer.
Man, remember everybody. This one, I guess. This one goes here. I know it's some of Epic Games where we're centering a little bit, or what it is. Oh. I guess this can be a home walls argument, and I guess my kill special.
Poor bastard didn't get far.
Stop being crazy. Come on. Saying you take antipsychotic just to let you be calm.
Great. More summoning. Lock seems in good condition. The door won't budge.
just keep it all for.
The door won't budge.
So we're gonna go upstairs.
The door won't budge. Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
That's that big sun circle. Calm down. See the game? I don't know why it takes what you're saying when you clear shit, because I just stand here for a second and wait. And then it's back and I'm fine.
No, not again!
It's rock. Rock bed.
Of course the Blackwoods would have a space for rituals. Well equipped too.
There is another Jedi.
Dragon's Eye. I've seen this before.
Have right upstairs.
This one seems more recent.
Does it? Probably number 9. I'd imagine.
This one seems more recent.
Oh, you blasted thing! I need a stronger focus. Something touched by Kotiganar. So many attempts, so few chosen left. This way, Gordon. The cure for your illness awaits.
Okay.
This way, Gordon. The cure for... Oh, you blasted thing! So many attempts, so few chosen left. I must keep looking.
Evernote conducted a ritual on someone, but the man died in the process. He buried him and set out to find something he called a stronger focus.
Yeah, the seal we have, obviously, that we had. How we go find it? I mean, in the one, they took out the seat, but he couldn't continue, so that was his fault. Freed the host, but he couldn't control the curse. So I mean, he legit might be able to stop it, but... I think it's upstairs. I'm here. Rock again. No. And we'll look at that and find everything. Except door.
Is it just me, or is she looking back? Is it just me, or is she looking back? The door won't budge.
So we haven't got the heat ones yet. Again. They all fled to the sea. The other fish folk.
Wide open sea. I too was drawn to it once.
probably right here, but we'll go be good and look it up and shit. I would guess in the library? I don't really know. Should go find it. Just let me out
Won't
for a
budge.
Don't want anything over here? It's just our way through. Stutter. Gotta go to City Hall. I was wrong. I was wrong. City Hall. Yes.
Stop bothering me, newcomer. Get off.
I haven't been in this building forever. Where the fuck's your guy? Over here. Central Grimhaven, corner of Nantucket and Fitzokallion. Fitzokallion, so it's big ass building right here, probably. press the same button. Keep forgetting. Okay, I'll just go on this side. Stop stuttering here, please. This big building. Like I thought. Yes.
Just when I thought I'd actually get somewhere first for once.
Hello there, Mr. Reed. I didn't expect to see you here so soon.
Do we know each other?
Well, I must say, I'm a little hurt. The Yellow Kings know everything that goes on in this Borg, and that includes you.
I've seen some of your gang's handiwork before. What's your angle?
Us? Well, call us concerned citizens. And this is just the kind of situation we concern ourselves with. I believe you recently lost something important. We're here to make sure you get it back.
The seal.
Uh-huh. Gotta find it before you go complete cuckoo like all them chosen before you.
What did you just say about the other chosen?
All the chosen go bonkers eventually. Whatever you're doing, you better step on it. You ain't safe. And from what I hear, it's been showing.
So what do you get out of this?
I just do what I'm told. And my boss was very clear about this.
Your boss? Who would that be?
Oh, don't you worry, sir. He'll find you when all is said and done.
So, do we have a problem or not?
Not at all. You're here already. Do your thing. Just leave us be while we do ours. If Evernote Blackwood shows his face, we'll put him down for good this time. Don't you worry. You go on, Mr. Reed. Snoop away.
We've got your back, Mr. Reed.
For now. For now. I'm sure I'll have to murder you sooner or later.
Don't worry. We'll stand watch.
How old is this? Someone could have cleaned this up, right?
I'm stuttering you.
I'm lucky you bastards left your research before you fled. All the chosen are in here.
That's the curse, so that's because he wants the seed to himself. He doesn't give a fuck if we survive or not.
Looks like everybody left mid-meeting.
Like he just wants to take the seed out of me and put it himself somehow.
You are here, Mr. Reed. Just when I was starting to think I'd come on too strongly.
You have an odd way of making advances.
You're hardly the charmer yourself. I was hoping we could talk. It's the least you could do after bringing those gentlemen along.
Those gentlemen were here when I arrived. Tell me, what were they after?
They have been a nuisance, hounding me for some time. I don't know their leader, but whoever they are, they're determined.
And so you slaughtered them.
They wanted me dead. I retaliated. If I looked, Mr. Reed, would I not find your hands soiled the same way?
You saved my life at the Temple of Dagon. Why?
Oh, could I not? I suspected that you too were chosen. As it turns out, I was right. We walk the same path, you and I. I extended only the courtesy of a fellow traveler. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's reassuring. So you're here on some kind of, what, pilgrimage?
This is where my family once gathered, before descending into the depths, never to see the sun again. They left me here. Punishment for being a disappointment, lacking the curse they wanted to exploit, as if that were all I was.
I was told the Chosen all go insane. Is it true?
All of them. No ordinary human can bear the curse, but I was destined to carry this burden, trained for it. It is mine alone, yet still I am denied it.
Yeah, he's been sticking that view.
I can't let you have the seal.
Now, Charles, let's be civilized. By now you know enough to understand what this entails. I'll make you an offer. I have been groomed for this. I have waited my entire life for this. I am chosen. I am chosen. Let me free you from the burden.
Are you saying you can stop me going mad?
I can, with a ritual of my own design. There have been setbacks, yes, but now, with a piece of Katiganal in my hands, I know it will work.
You better start making sense, Blackwood.
I can extract the Dreamer's seed from you. I will bear this burden and carry it into the Stygian depths below the city. And you shall be free. Free to help me in this quest on an equal footing, or to flee the city with your sanity.
It can't be that easy.
None of it was easy. I have given everything I have, everything to be here. I know this is my fate, our fate. You can be saved, Mr. Reed. Let me help. I beg you. This is not where your journey ends.
I want a moment to think about the options.
Destiny waits for no man, Charles. Decide now whether this ends in salvation or blood.
Pretty sure we're gonna murder him. So. He's not chosen, I am chosen. I'm the one that has to do it, so he can't have the fucking seal.
I've seen what happened to your other guinea pigs, and I'm not eager to join them. I'm leaving.
I can't let you do that, Charles. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. Death awaits any man who will stand between me and my destiny.
reload your fucking gun. Sorry, bro. South of University Street. Stutter steps. You're not supposed to be out here.
He's mad. He's completely mad. He's mad. He's completely mad.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
I guess the front door's locked. Right.
The door won't budge. Guess I have to find another way in. The door won't budge.
No, he's dead. No shock. Where's he twist?
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
.38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using. It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death.
Repeat the verse after me. Naya ilya ogn lui hastor fataranek ungi unma.
The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what...
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this... Can't you see we are having...
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help! Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even. And added to an even makes it odd. As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. Pierre de Lalande, Repercussions and Reflections.
Don't worry, I'm gonna zoom in though.
Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math.
Math is the devil.
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed. Hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor? To what do I owe the pleasure?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr. Carpenter was a good choice after all.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor. The Carpenter family always pays its debts.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be mistaken.
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you take up the matter with him yourself.
Fine. Thank you.
Fishman. What's all that? It's too much work, I don't care. I don't want to do all the side quests, I just want to do the main story pretty much.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me, we'd have already thrown away the key.
Sir, I didn't do a thing.
Oh, really, newcomer? Shall I read your record aloud?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shotgun. People like you are best kept in jail, if not the asylum.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
I don't fire at innocent passersby.
When you put it like that, I can see how I may have made some errors in judgment. Forgive me. I'll try to do better.
Well, that's a good start, Mr. Reed. Assuming you're not being sarcastic again. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still be rotting in Oakmont jail.
I haven't shot my gun everywhere. Carpenter's Manor, I don't remember. Maybe it was a Farmwork Massachusetts. I still have evidence there, evidently. See if he has anything to say. Oh, it's a cake. Now instead of a body, what the fuck? I don't know when that switched, but that's weird.
I found Harriet Doe, but
But
things did not go as planned. She didn't make it.
what? I pay you to find someone and you come here hat in hand bleating that she didn't make it? She was our last chance to discover what is wrong with this city. What happened to her?
All I know is she tried to flee the underwater Temple of the Order. I think she probably drowned.
How on earth could this happen? You were meant to have it under control.
I don't even know how I got out of there alive. I couldn't do anything, Mr. Throgmorton. I'm sorry.
Useless. Any other bad news to report?
There's something ancient below this city. Ruins of some kind. They drive people insane, or rather, what lies within does.
Nonsense. I expected better.
I'm talking about the very ruins your people were sent to explore. Didn't end well, did it?
You seem intent on ruling out rational explanations in favor of the inane.
Believe me, there's nothing rational about this.
That is for me to decide. Ruins. Perhaps another expedition is in order. It will take some time to organize. As for you, I don't need your services on this case anymore, Mr. Reed. Here is your payment. Adjusted for your failure to retrieve Harriet, of course.
Have a good day.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, I can talk to you if I don't want to. Bitch. Listen here, you can teach me.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
I don't remember what that was for, but okay. I kind of want to do this quest. Good looking place. Un momento, por favor. Back to the scrub. Stutter. For no fucking reason. Skipper Road, Eel Stream, Calm Shore Street.
Burn your eyes clean.
Fresh fish.
Looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
That's
Looks like this workbench was used for making frames.
A human face. Hold up, I'll unlock the door. I don't know who you are, but boy, am I glad to see a human face. What you doing here?
I'm, looking for someone. An old woman with a mirror. Have you seen her?
Huh? Oh, I mean, yeah, there's old Bethany. She comes here pretty often, brings us food, blankets. You know each other?
Not yet. I'd like to meet her, though. You know where she is?
Yeah, it ain't good news. Bethany was in the storeroom when the wild beasts came. She locked herself in. I got a spare key, but...
But there's a catch. Am I right?
Yeah. We wounded one of them, but he's too tough. He's right outside the storeroom. She can't get out. We gotta get in there. We'll starve without those supplies. I don't think we can take him, though. I hope Bethany's all right.
Okay.
Just we'll go murder her house. It's fine.
Oh, nice work. It looks like the craftsman's gone out of business, though. Too bad. Do all mirror makers think this shifty? Who knew that so much planning went into mirrors?
They hide. They hide underwater.
This used to
In
be
the
an
pools,
okay place
in
to
the puddles.
live.
Can't be too careful.
Some sort of treatment solution. It must be what they use to turn glass panes into mirrors.
Here I was expecting a fight. Again, this is a pretty early mission I just decided to do now. Side mission.
Budge.
Do I need to go report back to them now? The fucking fetch quest?
I killed the monster.
Oh, yeah. I heard the ruckus from up here. Great job, mister. Here's the key. Take anything you need, and please make sure Bethany is all right.
Oh, I will. You can count on it. Someone's been stocking up.
So she went to
His house. Randall's house. Hold on, Hammond. We're almost there.
That's a thick book. Thick enough to be someone's life's work.
talk to Throgmorn. We gotta go look at the police station first, see what happens there.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
This isn't his house, maybe? Just some random house I can go in and out of. I guess it could be the other side of the street. Self-centering. First of all, that's not gonna fight you. They blew up. That's something new. Stop it. Stop it. So yeah, the Mirror Maker's gonna be the sun,
He's
obviously.
been here a while. Where does one find a miniature coffin like this? Somebody's been doing their homework. His manor into a museum of vintage mirrors, collected over many decades. And the biggest mirror exhibition in the history of Oakmont, including Master Randall's finest creations. Life can be cruel. You've made a better father proud.
Bring it in, Reed. Calm down. Come here.
What the? No, my head. Damn it. I can't. Life can be cruel.
Hey! Hey, let me out!
So what else am I supposed to do here?
Would have made a better father proud. Life can be cruel.
Hey! Hey, let me out!
There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you. I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way.
Am I missing one somewhere?
These rites, they might buy me time.
Time to piece this one together.
These rites, they might buy me time. There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you. I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way. I will get you out, Hammond. There has to be a way. These rites, they might buy me time. There. As long as this mirror stays whole, you will be safe, baby boy. Safe while I find a way to free you.
Bethany set up some sort of barrier to buy time while she tries to free Hammond. I could remove it by destroying her ritual mirror.
I don't know if I'm doing a good thing or not, but we'll see.
Oh, no, no. You can't have him. I won't let you. You can't take the mirror. You hear me?
Bethany, calm down, please. I mean you no harm.
No, you won't take my child. Not again. I won't let you.
It's okay. We can talk about this. I know the mirror's important to you.
It's my son. My son. His soul, his very being trapped in the mirror. Cold, hungry, scared for decades. It's... Kay, it's so hard to understand. His body is dead, but his soul is frozen in glass, unable to move on or return without help. Oh, Francis thought this was merciful. Oh, the wretch.
What do you mean to do then?
I can call Hammond back into his own body. Don't judge me. This may seem unnatural, but we will be together. Everything is ready. I'm sure it will work. I only need to break the mirror to release him.
I can't go back empty-handed.
And I won't leave without my son.
Okay. Well, I guess you've got the right to try. Go ahead. I'll have to find some way to sweet-talk Robert.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, newcomer. You made the right choice.
I'm 100% not sure if I did. It's weird. It's creepy. I mean, he wanted his spirit to be free. The fucking spirit was climbing out of the mirror, begging. But is that the best way to be free? Maybe I should have wrote back. I don't know. That's a hard one. So look Tharporn and see what he says. No, we haven't even got all the evidence yet. Fuck.
Oh, thank you so much, newcomer. You made the right choice.
That one doesn't make me feel good. Back to Robert one more time.
Found a disturbing book, Mr. Throgmorton, on mirrors. It spoke of imprisoned souls. Now level with me. What is it you're after?
I suppose there's no point in being coy. I have learned that I once had a brother, Hammond. My father robbed me of him. Hammond is inside the mirror, trapped by sorcery. My father's doing? Why, I cannot guess. But he is a Throgmorton. He must be saved.
I was too late. The mirror. I found it broken.
What? No. How? How could this happen? Oh, my brother, my poor brother. I expected better from you, Mr. Reed. By gay, I did. No, Drock, just go. Leave me to my ghosts. I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two, just like the old days.
Then I'll leave the kid in charge.
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them. But I need some morsels to offer. You get me, kid?
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know. Old Brutus'll do the rest.
I didn't see Graham here. What happened to him?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more than that.
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all over this town.
Thank you. I should go.
Wait a second, kid. Take this. It's a fine tool for sticky situations. Make good use of it.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah. Watch yourself, kid.
Submachine gun. Yeah. That's every weapon. Okay. Let me look what I want to get for dinner. Where was I going? To the newspaper. 1 second. I just gotta order dinner. See what I want. Dinner ordered.
Stay safe. See why he thinks I murdered this boy.
extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
It's the bougie neighborhood, I guess. Most of it's the store.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally.
That locked door's gonna be the last place I go.
Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors. The door won't budge. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously. Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading?
It's Trump. Let's make Oakmont great again.
Emptier than a banker's heart. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. Someone got changed here in a hurry. The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
Of course, the OD.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall.
To City Hall, I guess.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally. Based on past experience, leaving it here was not the best idea. The smell of blood can attract all sorts of unwanted visitors. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously. definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
So we're missing something somewhere.
Emptier than a banker's heart.
I guess we'll just go talk to him in City Hall and see what's up. There's gotta be a fast travel in here somewhere. See if he's here. And here we go. Just talk to the police about the clothes.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay. If you wish.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it was.
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and stroll out like it was no big deal.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you be so sure?
Trust me. Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We locals can tell.
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face. Or are you going to claim it wasn't yours?
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't we come to an arrangement?
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different Milton Pierce.
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old and so rich. I'll miss her dearly when she's gone.
Well, that's a non sequitur.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my campaign hamstrung by a distinct lack of resources.
So it's about the money after all.
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were improved, perhaps I'd see things more clearly. For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else. You could even remind me of whom.
How could you propose such a thing? Against your own mother, no less. You're a heartless monster. I won't do it.
Don't get emotional, Reed. Go for a walk, breathe the salty air, then picture your execution. Perhaps with some perspective, you'll reconsider.
I doubt it.
Whatever you say, sir. I'll just leave you this bottle and her address anyway. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
Marriage license, I would assume. Here at City Hall. So we'll go busy. Investigate that. I'm gonna go to the police with the bottle and the legs around here tomorrow. See the chance testimony, he's a dick and he deserves to fucking not be mayor, obviously. Or is it going to Chelsea? Excuse me.
The door won't budge.
That looks like
This door will be hard to fix.
somebody fucked him up.
Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did you find me?
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my questions. Why did you murder Johannes Vanderberg?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn and Michael, our son. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or whatever he's called.
You and I look rather similar, wouldn't you say? How is that possible?
I don't know. This is the face I was born with. I'm just as confused as you are.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence, Rhode Island.
Just another of this town's oddities to add to the list. Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy gave me a gun. Will? Maybe. But I don't know if he was anyone special. That's all I know. I swear.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found the broken door. There were signs of a struggle, but my family... Poor Evelyn. They were gone.
You never thought to report their abduction. Why not get help from the police?
I wanted to call the coppers. I did, but they sent me... Drunk. I can't. It's still on the table. I've no guts to touch it.
I'll need to inspect the place where it happened.
If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in. So I don't have to look at it again.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed, so where are your wife and son now?
I don't know. The gang leader promised they'd be released, but they haven't returned. Please, I realize I'm in no position to ask, but can we make a deal?
Depends on the offer.
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will turn myself into the police and make this right. When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family is safe.
Right. So I rescue your family to save my own skin.
In a nutshell, yes. So what's your answer?
All right, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed. I'm sorry that I put you in this position, but I will make it right. I promise.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope. There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off, at least partially. So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of. Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust. Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood. Crepe, silk, and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn.
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
I think I'm starting to get the...
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor. And the rest of the assailants left with the hostages. How do I get into the room beneath us?
Why? The kitchen? It's locked.
One of Evelyn's attackers fell through a hole in the floor. Now, maybe I'll find something useful if I look around.
Wow. How do you know all that? You detective types sure are clever. It would explain the broken boards. I'll get you the key, and, sorry for the mess.
I'll get going. Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition. Congratulations on your wedding, from Sister Peg. Let's see what he's got in here. Now that sends shivers down the spine.
What am I to do now?
How did it go? Skip a road street. Dudes I had to kill, we can just headshot them.
Cheaper than the rest.
I'll make yours all, I guess. It's a lot of ammo. I think we're gonna be murdering shit in a second. Probably murder time.
Hi there, Billy. Gotta say, I liked you more last time we met.
Same to you, pal. Heard you might be coming, but hoped you wouldn't. So how about this? Leave now, and I pretend you weren't here.
Billy, holding a family hostage doesn't suit you. Let them go, and we both walk out in one piece.
It's not gonna work out that way. There's a reason the buyers are here. When the time comes, we'll set him free.
Why did you need the buyers anyway? What do you get out of it?
There are powerful entities in this Borg. You should know better than to question their affairs, so you best get out while I'm asking politely, Charlie boy.
Billy, I want no trouble for either of us. Byers did what he was asked, so it's time you do your part.
For the last time, move along. I already saved your life once. Consider this number 2. I get attached to people I save. It bit of a weakness. But understand this, Charles. I'd hate to kill you, but if I have to, I will.
Sorry, Billy. This is bigger than both of us. May the best man win.
So this is how it ends, eh? I hoped you might be different. It's a shame you'll die here, Reed. This city has far worse men than you.
What the hell? Everything I've faced since coming to this city is on this map.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye. And your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Have you come to save us?
Thank you for saving us, sir.
Do I really need to turn Glenn in? Can I just go to the police with all the shit I have? And be like, yep.
cheaper than the rest.
I mean, I guess buyers should know that I freed his family. At least, so. Talk to him first. Where was he? If we can help out, we won't turn him in. We'll red out Mr. Pierce. Hopefully he's not dead.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going. that sends shivers down the spine.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Someone got changed here in a hurry. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter.
I think that's the best AFCON plant they have announced on the dickhead.
Extra, all the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
Nothing's really wrong with the guy that killed him, Mr. Lovecraft. case up, we'll take a break. Leave it till next time.
I have proof that it was Milton Pierce that killed Johannes Vanderberg.
Show me what you've got.
The murder weapon is in his house, and a pile of bloody clothes. Here's a photograph.
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, Reed, but it's impressive work. We'll take it from here. Accusing a mayoral candidate of murder is an interesting challenge, but the Carpenter family has tackled worse.
Bye.
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Where's the hotel? I don't fucking remember. It's down here in Grimhaven, isn't it?
Don't you have work to do?
Damn newcomers.
I don't remember where the fucking hotel is. To Google. I know somewhere right near here because I've been there. That's where we started after the little beginning. That's where we're technically staying, but I have never been back there.
I'm watching you.
The door won't budge.
It's my room, I'm gonna remember. It's my room. No. Stealer shit.
The door won't budge. Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
I will look at some of the outfits I've unlocked, because I've never been back here. So Johannes is back alive. Or a ghost, or I don't know. So you feel guilty over killing Graham, but it is what it is. Second, I'll be with you.
How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All this. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene.
I'll...
What? Kill me? As amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. Now, to your latest case. Wonderful execution all round. And I mean that literally. The hanging has been scheduled for next week. Tell me, Mr. Reed, why did you do it? Why condemn a man of such high station for a crime he did not commit?
He testified against me and conspired to have his mother killed.
Indeed. His corruption was common knowledge, yet you were the only one who acted upon it. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
What do you mean, my ultimate trial? What does this have to do with anything?
Of course. Everything. It's your destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war, with many yet to come. This is your kin's nature, your purpose. To suffer. You're monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only you can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing, at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Kotiganar. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Kotiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste. We'll meet again, Mr.
Reed Heights, Lumber Street. I guess this is still... I know, that's the end of the case. Okay. Alright, since we finished that case, new case starting, I'm gonna call it there. And keep it on next time.